I could keep all this information to myself, all these well-kept industry secrets. But wouldn't that be straight up selfish? And who wants to be labeled selfish? That's why I'm going to break rank with custodians of medical secrets. The main reason is that this is the only way I can be philanthropic. It's not like I can go around donating my meager monies. Today I'm giving you inside scoop on how accident and emergency centers actually work. Just how do medics manage to keep their cool when they are handling such frenetic and high-paced activity in the name of saving patients' lives? I mean, you can come to an accident and emergency center and you have an accident that has just occurred, or you have just a number of patients who need dire help. How do they keep their cool? Hopefully, when I give you these industry-kept secrets, you can be able to extrapolate it to your day-to-day living, and maybe you'll be better. Who knows? Maybe you'll find something useful in all this. Welcome to the channel. As soon as a patient walks into an accident and emergency center, they are seen at the primary station and their vitals are taken. So with these vitals, which is the temperature, blood pressure, heart rate, they are color coded. We normally use the Canadian color coding system. Basically, if you're a very stable patient, we give you a color code green and you can wait as long as you want to. If you feel impatient and you feel like you want to walk out because the water dispenser isn't giving you lukewarm water, then you can as well just leave and go buy water outside, I think. But if you are quite unstable, if your BP is very low or if your BPs are very high, if you are, God forbid, if you don't have a pulse, then you're color coded either blue, or depending on the severity, if you're not that badly off, you'll be color coded yellow. No, you'll be color coded red, and if you're not as badly off, then a color code yellow. You don't see medics running around for every patient who walks into the department. That should extrapolate to day-to-day living. So you have a slew of activities that are lined up for the day. Is there a way you can attach importance to each and every one of them? I mean, that's totally on you. I won't do the heavy lifting and decide what metric you'll use. So that's secret number one. When you come to the hospital, someone may be more important than you. Keep that in mind. For medical licenses, we normally renew them every year, and for you to have renewed them, you have to have garnered a certain number of points, which points to how much learning you've done for the year. So the compulsory continuous training actually ensures that you have kept abreast with facts and details as I imagine in the medical field. Case in point, with COVID, there are many novel issues that are coming up, and medics really had a lot of training around COVID. Basically, what this does is to make sure that you keep abreast with the things that are happening in the medical field, so that if you're in the accident and emergency department, you just don't use the knowledge that you had garnered in school, and that way when patients come to you, you don't panic as much as you would if you hadn't read around the matter. So employ this in your life. You could decide to just keep abreast with what you're doing on a day-to-day so that you don't get flawed by new developments. That's totally on you. I've done my part, and I will proceed to medical secret number 3. Oh yeah, if you do like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have an issue with it, leave a comment. It will not be deleted. We do not censor here. We're all for free speech. Around 50% of you are subscribed. Please let's increase that proportion. Hit the subscribe button. So you've read around and you're abreast with all the latest medical management of conditions. This does not necessarily stop you from getting panic when you get this very sick patient. Let's say patients who are having heart attacks, patients who are having strokes, or patients who outrightly need resuscitation. So the workaround this is algorithms. Think of algorithms as flowcharts on how you should manage these cases. So when a patient comes with this adrenaline-inducing conditions, just refer to the algorithms and you'll be able to circumvent any mind block that you'd get if you didn't have an algorithm. So basically in life, I feel like I'm telling you what to do with these facts too much, but get algorithms. You don't have to think through everything when you can have a laid down procedure of doing things. That actually takes a load of pressure off you and you manage to work better. This last point isn't necessarily a medical field secret. If you are to be very discerning about it, we actually borrowed this from the other fields. Doctors and medics in general have been known to really put in the extra yards and to do overtime and to work in spite of being tired. And this really takes a toll on them, so they get really tired. So just because you're using the initial 3 steps that I have mentioned doesn't mean that you can't get tired and worn out when working in an accident and emergency department. What do you do when that happens? Well, it's totally in order for you to take a break. It's okay for you to go and leave. Most organizations are recognizing that. Medics also have annual leaves and we take them and you go on holiday and you come back when you're rejuvenated and recharged. So thank you rest of the world for imbuing this on us. Thank you very much. But for those who really don't take a break from their work, whatever work they're doing, then maybe you should also relearn this so that you can be able to ease and come back when you can do things as best as you can. Those are the only 4 points I had. Thank you so much for coming on board. Remember to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more content.